Hello, every person when he or she a teenager or already in adulthood was watching and admiring superheroes. It is understandable, because everyone wished to be like the Spider-Man. For example, is it just so cool to fly, save people and be strong and self-confident? But in reality we unfortunately are unlikely to succeed in realizing superhero abilities. Then at least it's possible for us to get him from the top replicas of our favorite characters. As you have already understood, now I am going to show you the coolest superhero things that every comic book fan will squeal with excitement with. Therefore, like, subscribe to the channel and let's go and check the bump. If you like the Transformers movie series, then you will definitely enjoy Bumblebee. He is the favorite of millions of people. Everyone likes how he makes fun, jokes, and at the same time, it always ready to stand up for himself and his loved ones. That is why not to transform into a robot? In order not to put on a bunch of different heavy rubbish, I advise you to acquire only a similar mask or rather a helmet. Not only does it look very cool, it also has a lot of detailed elements and is always ready to amaze all your viewers with such a top-end transformation. It looks very impressive, right? When I saw it for the first time, I was seriously worried that the person inside could be punched in the nose. But that's alright. The helmet is more than safe and very beautiful as well, so I can recommend it. Well, for all those who get hype from the Marvel Universe, a similar helmet of Captain America will become a must-have. There is nothing to talk about its external appearance, as everyone knows how it looks. Regarding this model, it is necessary to say that it's quite light and at the same time very durable. At least during games, such a toy will not be wrinkled by an accidental blow or as the result of any collision. Comfortable straps are installed inside the shield for a secure grip, and you can run your hand through them. Everything is very simple and at the same time effective. If you complement the shield with even an average costume, you will get a super worthy cosplay. In case you don't like the classic Captain America type defenders, there is another, more unusual option that you may like. I'm talking about the hero that flooded the entire internet a couple of years ago when a new product from Marvel was released. Yes, you guessed right, we are talking about Thanos, a supervillain who could wipe out half the world's population from the face of the earth with a finger snap. And of course his hand, which was full of various precious stones, helped him in this. It is this accessory that I want to show you. It comes in a beautiful package, has a stand, as well as a bunch of all sorts of instructions. The hand itself is very large, like Thanos size, I'll tell you. It looks very nice, glows in the dark and fits superbly on stand. Any room or showcase will be transformed in an instant with it. Does the name James Howlett means anything to you? Yes, you guessed right. I mean Logan, or as everyone knows him, Wolverine. He possesses regeneration, which allows him to survive after severe injuries fatal to an ordinary person. Most poisons and dishes also do not cause damage to his health, but the main feature, of course, are the claws that grow right out of the hands. This, of course, is not exactly the same as in the original, but also a good example. The claws are as simple as possible and at the same time beautiful and comfortable. Another character who has a lot of fans is Thor. Everyone is watching him primarily because of the hammer, which he can use to strike down any enemy. Only few people tire themselves out of the second, but now less important detail of the costume, which is his shield. And here you are, a great option, my dear cosplayers. Not only does the shield look cool, but it also had good mechanics. As soon as you put the ring hidden under its holder, the shield will move apart and increase in size. This is a very cool and unexpected effect. Hey, well, this is an absolute jaw-dropper. I haven't seen such a cool Iron Man helmet for a long time. I mean, never and however expect in the cinema. Firstly, the helmet looks top-notch. Wherever you look, whatever element you check, everything is super detailed, beautiful and attractive. Secondly, the backlight. The eyes glow perfect and this creates an additional atmosphere. And thirdly, what the helmet is capable of. But why am I trying to explain this to you? You are better check it yourself. It's just off the chart. And now I will show you Mjolnir, also known as the one that crushes. This is a powerful enchanted hammer of Thor created by the dwarves for the royal family of Asgard. The hammer was destroyed by Hela during her confrontation with her brothers, Thor and Loki, in 2017. After the snap, Thor traveled back to 2013, took Mjolnir from the past and brought it back to 2023, where it was used by Captain America during his battle against Thanos. Well, that time has passed, and now it's our turn to benefit from it. At least we can use it as an amazing decorative element, because the hammer is super detailed and at the same time comes with a beautiful stand that literally asks a person to try his hand and lift a heavy hammer. If you do not want to put on Thanos' hand some kind of helmet or other elements of armor, I can understand you. It is better to choose something simpler, something ready-made, like for example this figure of Thanos. It is made in quite a good way, it has reality large size and top and detailing. All the armor perfectly fits the character. I think if you add some other nice elements to the figurine, you will get a super cool decoration for any fan workplace or the desk. Do you know what an arc reactor is? No? Then I'll tell you now, while you are admiring this thing. The arc reactor is a unique power source created in the Marvel Comics universe by Howard Stark and Anton Vanko. The full-size industrial version of the reactor was scaled down and improved by Tony Stark. The nuclear reactor is a power core made of palladium. It was the main power source for the first Iron Man suits and was later modified to an advanced level by Tony to power the already upgraded suits. Knowing this beautiful story, why not get such a decorative reactor for your workplace, right? This is another gift for all fans of the Marvel Universe. Write in the comments who it belongs to. It allows the hero to breathe in airless space, as well as to see ultraviolet and heat waves. Besides, the helmet has internal communication systems. I think many people will immediately remember the Ant-Man, but guys, I'll give you a hint, this is not him. Therefore, think better and write your opinion in the comments. And this is an hour buffed up Iron Man, as you can guess. How has he managed to? Oh, come on, I'm just joking. Of course, this is not Iron Man. This is Hulkbuster and his armor and concurrently a 44th suit, which Stark has created in case Banner lose control of his alter ego the Hulk. In my opinion, this is one of, if not the best Hulkbuster I have ever seen in my life. No, seriously, just look at how cool it can be dismantled, how beautiful everything is. Next in line is the mask of one of the most. But who am I trying to kid? Next in line is the mask of the most popular comic book character in the world, who every second person on Earth is a fan of. I'm talking about Spider-Man now. Yes, in the original versions, Spider-Man had all of the superhero powers within him, they were a part of him. But over time, the directors began to move away from the previous idea and have made Spider-Man more relying on gadgets. And why don't we use one of them ourselves? This is the mask, the main attribute of the Spider, which will keep him private. The superhero will have the option of highlighting the eyes, as well as pretty good view. In my opinion, this is indeed a worthy option if you are looking for something similar. Remember, we have already excluded the hand of Thanos today, so if you don't like it, then take this hand to your collection. I will not tell where it came from and what it means, because I will ask you to do it in the comments as usual. I will then check who is the first, and perhaps I will complete for the prize. But I will tell you about it later. In the meantime, just look how beautiful the hand is. How bewitching it glows in the dark. It's just fantastic. Although, why do we need all these hands of Thanos and things like that? After all, everyone knows perfectly well who is the strongest character, in physical terms of course. This is the Hulk. We are aware that Bruce Banner lives in a constant state of panic, always fearing that the monster inside him will break free. By the way, while you are evaluating the cool and experienced hands, I will tell you the story of how the Hulk was actually born. I'm sure many of you don't know about this. One time during an experimental explosion of a gamma bomb, the science Bruce Banner rushed to save a teenager who had arrived at the test site. After pushing the boy Rick Jones into the trench, Banner himself was caught in the explosion, receiving a massive dose of radiation. He later woke up, relatively unharmed in the infirmary, but at the night he transformed in a bulky grey form, crashed through the wall and escaped. A soldier from the search party referred to the unidentified creature as a Hulk. All of you have heard and seen Thor's hammer, right? But did you know that there is also Thunder Axe? This is a magical hammer axe used by Thor. It was forged from Uru at the heart of a dying star on Nidavellir. At Reset, it was the most powerful weapon in the history of Asgard. So now you can see a very cool replica of it, which repeats the original one in literally every scene, starting from the most beautiful handle and ending with a unique blade. Well, now I'm going to show you a real classic, a real example of what should definitely be in the workplace of every fan of the Marvel Universe. Yes, of course I mean the Iron Man figure. It does not just look cool, but it also has many features. It is able to change position, turn on the backlight as well as to be dismantled and assembled. At the same time, the Iron Man turned out to be quite big and handsome. In short, if you really become interested in it, then you can spend an hour or two or even the whole evening examining it. So keep this in mind when you buy this figure. Well, that's all friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like and goodbye for now.